Hello and welcome. So this is Homebrew Wild and Cheap, and we are here doing a live tasting. Oh yes. So a couple of months ago, I started brewing some Irn Bru. Now this is the Irn Bru that I have bottled up, and I was waiting to do a tasting video. But since my camera died, I've pulled out a blast from the past, which is my old webcam and my own lapel mic. And we're going to be doing a tasting of the... Ooh, hello. There's people. Hello. So we're going to be doing a tasting of the Irn Bru. And I've got, funny enough, I've got 4 liters or just under. And it's time to crack it open. So I've got 2. One I put on my water heater and one that I haven't, that I just left alone. This one is not completely carbonated, but this one is. Hello. So it is all good, and we're going to pour a drink and give it a taste. So I'm just going to do that. Oh, this is the good one. So instantly, it smells like Irn Bru. Who would have guessed? So pour myself a cheeky one. Really badly. Bring the noise. There you go. Bubbles. So it instantly looks like Irn Bru. It sounds like Irn Bru, and it really does smell like Irn Bru. Pretty good so far. So it finished at 11%, which was nice. And the residual sweetness left in there. I'll pour you one. I'll just have to drink this one first. The residual sweetness left over from all those nasty sweeteners meant I didn't have to do anything to it. All I had to do was bottle up and carbonate it. So let's give this a taste. Wow, that's not bad. I was expecting it to be pretty damn terrible. Weirdly acidic. This isn't acidic, but it does have a lot of sweetener in it. But it's not bad, I have to say. A little bit alcoholic. It tastes like Irn Bru and vodka, pretty much. It's not really not that bad. I'm going to have some more. That is very, very tasty. I do like Irn Bru, and I also like alcoholic Irn Bru. So that's really damn nice. So I want to welcome all of you for joining. I've got the glasses on so I can look at my screen and look at the webcam, which is weird. And hopefully, when this all goes very well, if this goes well and it doesn't get too bad. Thank you very much. So it's very strange doing a live stream, especially with the camera. But at the same time, I get to chill with you guys, so it's all good. And enjoy Irn Bru. So we will be doing some more of these kind of Irn Bru type things. I was thinking Mountain Dew. What do you guys think? Is it something that you would like to see? This is very bizarre still. But drinking is fun. There we go. After Christmas, I will pop down and pick up some Mountain Dew, and then we'll do a Let's Brew Mountain Dew, which I think is going to be pretty fun. Time for a bit more, I think. There you go. I'm having one for you guys. So it is a little bit weird because of, well, the sweetener in it. I do prefer real Irn Bru to anything else. But, oh well, never mind. It will just have to do, and it's just started raining. Awesome. Cheers. So, since this is... Ooh, Red Bull. I didn't think about Red Bull. I suppose it would be pretty nice. you wouldn't have to add vodka to it. We try the cheap one. What's the name of that cheap energy drink that's not Irn Bru? I was going to say Monster, but Monster's not the cheap one. I have to say I'm more of a coffee fan than Red Bull. There we go. Yeah, I could see the plus points of doing Red Bull, mainly because you wouldn't have to water it down. Now, where to get Red Bull from? Ooh, sorry, I'm reading because I'm bad at this. Blue Shark. There we go. That's the cheap one. How many homebrews do I currently have aging and brewing in total? Right. So the YouTube stuff, I currently have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 gallons for YouTube, which isn't that much, to be fair. Then I have some Patreon brews. That's another 2 gallons. And then I have my own personal stash, which is normally somewhere around 5 gallons, normally because I brew up some weird beers, and it's just easier to do 5-gallon batches of beers because it takes the same amount of time to do 1 gallon as it does to do 5, which is pretty cool. And amusingly, it doesn't actually take up that much space. I know in the past some people have asked, how much space does it take up? It takes up, my complete total is about 6 meters squared. From things I've got brewing to things I've got bottling and things I've got stored. That's the one, Blue Shark, yes. Well, we'll give it a go. I mean, what's the worst that happens? It fails and we don't drink it. That's pretty cool. Excuse me, there is gas. Normally I can edit this out. Oh, I apologize. So, Mountain Dew, Red Bull, well, Blue Shark. You're doing the apricot jam. It is a very nice one, quite delicate, but very, very tasty and really cheap considering you don't have to buy all the apricots. What was the blackcurrant jam one? That went down really, really well because we brewed blackcurrant jam a few weeks ago now, a month ago. Time passes and has no meaning, which went really well. I'm looking forward to the Christmas get drunk hamper because it happens every year, and this is going to be no exception. I've got quite a sizable hamper this year for everyone to have a few drinks on, which I'm looking forward to. So, right. Still very strange, but very interesting to be able to drink and chat to you guys. So, cheers. Really good stuff. It was worth the wait, considering that it took so long, which was my fault. Oh, wow. The flatulent sake. Oh, my God. That was so bad. The only bit that I tasted was the bit that you saw in the video, and I had to do 2 takes to get that one because it was so bad. I was nearly violently ill just smelling it. That was, it still makes my stomach turn just thinking about it. Hello, thanks for liking the videos. So, it was, yeah. If you want, you can brew some up yourself, and you will see the pure, unadulterated horror, otherwise known as the cabbage sake. That was so bad. You've had a Cooper's Mexican Cerveza. You should be able to brew it. The Mexican Cerveza, as long as it's still sealed in the tin, is pretty much good to go. You can just brew it up as normal. You may have to swap out the yeast, but it should all be fine. You can always boil it just to make sure, but normally it's in a tin. It's pretty much good forever. It's not like beans. Brew it. Yes, I will. Yeah, pretty much. You can boil it just to make sure, but it should be perfectly fine to brew. I mean, it's only a sell-by date, and since it's all sealed, It's good to go. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, flatulent sake. Oh, that's so bad. But hopefully the brewing glue should be a lot better. At least it won't taste as bad as the sake. Oh, the cabbage sake. Oh, still have nightmares. I'm in therapy for that cabbage sake. That was so bad. No worries. More Irn Bru wine. Irn Bru wine. Is it Irn Bru wine or is it like a wine cooler? No, I haven't decided yet. Have I ever made... Oh, gin! Oh, actually, I have. A few years back, I made what is known as compound gin. It is a fermented gin or a gin that is colored. And then I turned it into slow gin to hide the coloring, which was pretty... It actually tasted pretty good. Not quite as good as real gin because, well, it's fermented and not distilled, but still pretty damn good. Hey, hello. We have a cherry Polish syrup on the go too. Oh, nice. I have to say the syrups or the cordials from other countries are generally a lot better than the ones we got here. I remember when I was in France, they do this basically like a mixed fruit syrup, and it is so good. The grenadine syrup, really tasty. Am I going to flavor the glue before I drink it? I don't know. I thought I would just try. Oh, excuse me, gas. Sorry about that. Like I said, normally I can edit it out. So, well, it does have a wheat flavor. So hopefully I will get to try it as it is. And then if it tastes horrible, we can always flavor it with something because, well, we can. Why not? It should be drinkable. How about gooseberries? Hello. Gooseberries. I did want to do gooseberries. There is a local sort of pick your own farm that does them, but I just didn't get time. Half the fun, I suppose. I also wanted to go and get a load more wild strawberries, but they all died off in a drought, which sucked. But anyway, there is always next year for gooseberries, or if I can find a cheap frozen sauce. Frozen sauce? Yes, frozen sauce. Can't even speak. This stuff's starting to affect me now. It is 11%. So yeah, anyway, gooseberries. I suppose the easiest source of getting gooseberries would be jam, just because it's easy and you can buy gooseberry jam. Yeah, why not? Gooseberry jam wine or gooseberry wine? Why don't we just do both and find out exactly what's going to happen? Always wondered about something, maybe. Oh, okay. Creme de menthe, masala wine, Jack Daniels, etc. All made by brewing different things. Yes. Yes, they are. No, have to read this again. Creme de menthe. Oh, yeah, that is quite tasty. I haven't had it in ages. Masala wine. I'm presuming that's the curry flavored wine. Jack Daniels, well, we know that's a spirit. They're all made by brewing different things. Yes, they are. Jack Daniels is basically like a beer that's been distilled. Masala wine is, I'm presuming it's the curry flavored wine. So it's a wine normally with grapes. And the creme de menthe, actually, I don't actually know what's in creme de menthe because I haven't actually had any in ages. I'm going to have to buy a bottle now just to remember what it was like. You're drinking Glenfiddich IPA. Ooh. Then aged in an IPA barrel. Oh. I have never tried a Glenfiddich IPA. To be fair, though, I've only ever made one IPA that I actually liked. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with slurring because I'm going to get to that stage, I'm sure, at some point in the near future. But IPA, oh, an IPA barrel, that would be kind of like a hopped whiskey. I mean, it has been done. It used to be done all the time in the 16th and 17th century, but we don't really do a lot of hopped whiskies these days. It's a bit of a shame. I may have to get some whiskey and chuck in some hops and see what it tastes like. Iced vanilla ice cream milk creme de menthe. Ah, I have to say I don't have them currently in the house. Ah, to be fair, once I decided earlier this year, it was earlier this year that I was going to try a bit harder with the YouTubing. I stopped buying in alcohol, mainly because, well, I had all this alcohol, and the ones that weren't just weird, like the Kabisaki, they've normally went to a good home. The only one that's the exception was, what's it called? Amarula cream, because it's made with amarula fruit. Oh, gas. Sorry. It's made with amarula fruit, and it's one thing that you can't get here. So it's the only thing I buy in after my other half went to South Africa, because she's a git. Ah, well, there we go. Next time that I'm in the mood for some, basically, I think they're like cream sodas, except without the soda. Lots of creme de menthe, creme de coca. Oh, I do like creme de coca. Chocolate, alcohol. Can't go wrong. It's a bit like the coconut mead, except that's stronger. So that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, guys, I should really stop right now before it all goes horribly, horribly wrong. Ooh. Ah. There we go. I can order it online. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. And it's £50 a bottle. Oh. Oh. One day. Well, there we go. Glenfiddich IPA cap. You know, I do like Glenmorangie a lot more than Glenfiddich, but it will do, especially if it's something a little bit different. And it's not so bad. Tad price. Yes, it is just a little bit, but not as bad as some things that I've bought to drink. Still, it should be pretty good. But I'm going to leave you all on a high note before I start belching and like dribbling and falling off my chair, because this is starting to hit me because I haven't had dinner yet, because I'm a bad man. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. And if you liked it, stick a comment down, and we will do some more in the future, because, well, I've got the camera, so it's pretty cool. You guys bad. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you and love you, and yeah, one of those ways around. And I will see you in another live stream. Next time, I will actually do it with a bit more planning. So have a good evening, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. It's supposed to stop. Buttons.